Hello, fabulous Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of August 2017, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. And what an amazing month it is. It is all about the eclipses. It is eclipse season, and the eclipses promise change. They promise moving away from a past where we might have been a little bit on automatic and moving towards a higher and more loving vision for our lives. Eclipses always help us to gain a new perspective. Now, often these are perspectives that have always been there, the truth of what has been there, but we just needed to see it with fresh eyes. And this is that chance to do just that. The first part of the month features an eclipse taking place at the very top of your sky. Now, this is a very sweeping energy for you. In fact, when we have what's called your angles, right? And in astrology speak, these are your angles, powerful angles being activated. It means that it's not just about what's happening in a particular area, but there's a certain sweeping effect that it has. Well, this eclipse is happening, a lunar eclipse at the top of your sky in the first part of the month. And it is an eclipse that represents a healthy closure, and it may come up rather suddenly or rather quickly. It may come up with a lot of emotion and a lot of passion, and yet there is tremendous possibility there for you to move yourself more in alignment with a sense of life purpose. Like, what is your life purpose? Do you feel like you know the answer? Do you feel like you're gaining the opportunities that help align you with that vision, that higher vision for your life? We don't always know. We may think we know, but sometimes fate has something better and more beautiful in mind for us. And this is that chance for you. It may very well take place for you now that a whole new ending, a whole new beginning happens hand in hand. The reason that I talk about beginnings with this is because Jupiter is speaking in supreme harmony with this eclipse, and Jupiter is moving through a part of the sky for you that has to do with the work and the workplace. So it looks like you are making moves, you're making changes. And this could very well represent you realizing that the path that you are on, or the bosses that you have, or the career that you've been pursuing is not the one that you truly want to be with. Now, if you are someone who strives to live consciously and you check in with yourself regularly, then this can actually be a time where you see more clearly how it is that you can advance yourself, what it is that you need to let go, where it is that you can refine what you do so that you move powerfully further in the direction that you truly are meant to go in. And it's the meant to go in that is emphasized with eclipses. Eclipses are not always about you having a goal and you going out and making it happen, which is beautiful. We as human beings can do that, and it's always a great thing. But sometimes life has plans of its own, and it's always a plan to move us towards a more loving and more wise ultimate destination for our lives. So this is about the legacy you're creating. This is a very big picture, and this can be a time where things become very apparent. If you have a boss or have been in a particular career path really that doesn't resonate with you, or a toxic boss, a toxic work environment, you're going to see that very clearly now, and you will make choices from that place, knowing that you deserve to have something that feels a lot more rewarding. And the more rewarding shows up almost hand in hand with what it is that you are releasing as well. Now, further in the month, we have a solar eclipse taking place. This is a powerful solar eclipse. It's going to be visible throughout the US, which makes it particularly potent for North American friends and fans out there. But all people out there will be experiencing this regardless of where on this planet you are. Now, this particular eclipse is happening at the very bottom of your sky. It is speaking in supreme harmony with Uranus. It's speaking with Saturn. So there's a lot of luck. There's a lot of quickness. There's a lot of lasting change with this. Like the decisions, the changes, the new beginnings that happen now will likely affect you and speak to your life for a very long time to come. There is also the fact that Mercury and Mars are quite close to this particular eclipse as well. Saturn standing still in the sky, so the long-term factor is magnified. I look at this and I think, you know, there could be a few Taurians out there who end up moving. And if you love where you live, that's great. But this is the kind of energy that very quickly could see you moving. changing homes, buying, selling, new roommates, and really finding a sense of where it is that you feel at home to be different than you knew it before. Now, this is new opportunities, and there's also that urgency to this particular eclipse as well. So they come up very quickly, and ultimately you are led to understand home and to be at home differently than you were before. This can also speak to your relationship with your family of origin, particularly your parents. And so you may find yourself actually having to very quickly be present with a parent, with your understanding of your relationship with them, and having that evolve in some way. Now, where it comes to matters of love, for much of this month, we are going to have Venus move through a part of the sky for you that has to do with your neighbors, and it has to do with your siblings and cousins. So these are the people who are most likely going to want to hook you up with other people. If you are someone who's in an established bond, this move of Venus can be really nice for actually being able to talk about things that otherwise aren't always readily topics of conversation, particularly matters of heart, matters that ultimately bring that love that much closer. And if you are somebody who is open to meeting someone new, the online dating sphere could be very fortunate for you now. There could be some flirtations with neighbors. And as I said, let a sister, let a brother, let a cousin connect you with someone new. You actually have chances of it being a very powerful connection at that. But of course, this eclipse speaks very powerfully. So as I said, changes are at home, and you could meet somebody and find yourself moving in with them almost instantly. Like, that's the kind of stuff that can happen with an eclipse like this. What I love about this month for you is that you truly are feeling like you can express yourself. And even with all the changes happening, it isn't just about what's happening in your career, but how you feel about your legacy. It isn't just about what's happening in your home, but how you feel safe within your body, within your skin. And with all those changes happening, you're able to share what you feel, and in the process, find true meaning and true beauty. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for it. You can get a video like this each and every week by logging on to astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars, and superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week. And especially with a month like this, I will be talking about these eclipses in detail as we go along for each of the signs. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you in the superstar space. Thank you so much again. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.